The decision to borrow money in pursuit of a college education is always an individual one. The impact of 45 million borrowers eventually impacts the U.S. economy, and therefore every American, always. That effect is persistent, prevalent, and pervasive. It is inarguable that rising student debt reduces consumer spending for 90% of those 45 million Americans who are working diligently to pay off education debt, according to a national FDIC study. Over 10% are in default and may never be able to make good on their borrowing. This indebtedness impacts home ownership, a constituent part of the American dream. Some might say this only affects the borrower. But what about the carpenter who lives down the street, or the code official who expects new construction, or the banker who processes the loan, and so on, and so on, and so on? The economy writ large suffers. Important parts of many lives, home ownership, as mentioned before, marriage, raising children, preparing for retirement, are put at risk for those who have accumulated unreasonable educational debt. The foundation of our national economy is softened for all. However, none of this undermines the value of a college education and its impact on earning potential. As free people, we decide whether or not to borrow money. Legitimacy or motivation aside, these personal decisions empower or impede economic growth. Banking industry and government agencies, including universities, that diminish the seriousness and sense of personal responsibility in decision-making matrices serve no one well. Universities are in the position of providing hope, opportunity, and aspiration. Costs without responsibilities are an erroneous economic equation that does not compute and leads to a measurable loss of value for one and for all. This video is a summary of student debt and our national economy. For the full op-ed and complete references and more information, visit walterwendler.com.